Hey y'all, are you thinking about buying or selling in the fall or winter of this year? I'm Lou Gordon with Century 21 Revolution in Cambridge, and today we're gonna have some advice for buyers and sellers who are considering making their next move. So first we're gonna start with the buyers. If you're looking in fall, winter, it is a fantastic time to look for a new home. This is when you're gonna find the best deals of the year. Because typically what's going on is you've got people who are trying to sell properties earlier in the year, and oftentimes they just weren't able to. So you've got inventory that's now racking up 30, 60, 90 days on market. And if that property's still available, it communicates that the seller is eager to get a deal done. They didn't want to pull it off the market, relist it in the spring of next year. They want to get a deal right now. These are sellers that you can negotiate with. Typically, you're not going to run any competition. You're going to be able to offer below the asking price. This is when a lot of my clients in the past have gotten the best deals of the year, is this time like November, December, which is really good for buyers. Now, on the other side of that, you've got your sellers. And my advice for any seller is if you are able to time the market, you want to list in the spring. So you're wondering maybe what is the advice for right now? Well, if you have to list during the winter time, and some people do, there are life events that happen and you've just got to get that property out and you got to get it sold. So what's true in the spring is also true in fall, winter. You got to do everything right. You got to prep it, you've got to stage it, you've got to paint it, you've got to price it competitively. Make sure that when you do come up with a listing price, you're looking at not only what you're competing against on the market right now, but you also want to consider what has gone under contract and what hasn't. You know, look at the stuff that's been sitting. Which price brackets have more properties that have gone under contract and sold? Which ones are the price brackets where those properties are not moving? You know, that's going to be a real good guide to tell you where you need to be priced to get that attention and get a deal done. Now, if you are able to wait, it doesn't mean that there's nothing to do this time of year. This is the time of year when you start doing all that advanced prep work so that when you get into March, April, May of next year, your home's going to be ready to go. And that means that you don't have to rush. You can do an upgrade, get 3 or 4 contractors out there, get them quoting the job, figure out, who's going to offer you the best price to update that kitchen or update that bathroom. One thing that is really big if you're going to have to list during a time of year where it's still kind of cold, get your exterior shots now. We're in peak fall. If you're able to, get your photographer over there and get some shots of the outside of your house with the leaves changing. It's going to look fantastic. So even if there's snow on the ground when you do go to list your property, at least you're going to have those nice exterior shots that you can put up on the listing, and it's really going to draw people's attention, and they're going to know that it's not fall right now, but it's not going to bother them. It's just your house is going to look nice. If you'd like to do a consult on either buying or selling this time of year, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Please feel free to reach out, and I look forward to talking to you soon.